hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for being here. So, well, guys, it's been a little while since I've been here. That last reading that I put out was actually a reading from my archives that is in my members video list, and I put that out there because I know it had been some time since I've been here. I have had a lot going on. Of course, we had the holidays, but I've also had sickness, sick kiddos. I was sick. I have had some things going on in my personal life, and also I've had some anxiety. Also, I've also had personal readings I've been having to keep up with. So I just have had a lot on my plate, and I did spend some time kind of in solitude to find that peaceful place. I did some meditation. I did some writing. I did some healing, and I feel good where I'm at right now. But I can tell you that my readings may come across as very truthful, very honest. It seems like every time I go through that kind of a stage of healing through something, I come out on the other end of it a little bit wiser. And so in my readings, I've noticed when that happens, I do have more of a honest truth that comes out in the readings. So if you ever enter a reading and you feel as if you start to feel frustration or anger in the reading towards me, the reader, or towards just the situation in general, where you feel this defensive energy, always remember that that's a trigger, and you may not be ready to hear this reading. And if that's the case, that's fine. Maybe at a later date it will make more sense to you, but you may need to take a step back and just take a breather, and it may not be your story even. So keep that in mind as well, okay? So just putting it out there for you guys. I don't feel like I mentioned that enough, and I feel like it's important now. So also, this reading is going to be about what you need to know. And I know I put a reading out about your person's feelings. I am still working on that reading. I just needed to get through some things before I could. I tried to start that reading, and it wasn't coming together in the way that I wanted it to. So I was just, things kept happening that was a signifier for me that Spirit was making me put that on the back burner. So I am still going to put that out after I do this reading, but I feel like this one's more important at this moment. So what do you need to know? Anything and everything that you may need to know at this time that you could be missing out on, not seeing, whether that's advice or a situation or someone. Okay, so these are the Ocean Dream Oracles, and I thought we could use one of these to pick a pile. Of course, we're going to do 4 piles here. These are going to be, or try to be, quicker messages. Y'all know if depending on the reading and the mood of the reading. Okay, so pile 1, what does pile 1 need to know? I'll turn these over here in just 1 second. What does pile 2 need to know? What does pile 3 need to know? And what does pile 4 need to know? And also, actually, these cards are not I think I called them the Ocean Dream Oracles in the beginning. These are not the Ocean Dream Oracles, but I am going to use those in the reading. These are actually called the Ancient Stone Oracles, so I apologize about that. Look at that. I already messed up. I've only been gone for 2 weeks. You have the Rite of Passage here. These cards are so pretty. Okay, so that's pile 1. Pile 2, y'all have Shifting Fear. Interesting. Pile 3, y'all have Familiar Hearts. Okay, and pile 4, y'all have Storm. Okay, guys. Guess what? I was right. The first time. These are the Ocean Oracles. I'm so sorry. The Ocean Dream Oracles. Goodness, like I'm trying, guys. I promise to get my ish back together. But here we are. So All the timestamps will be down below. If you need to take a minute, there is a little bit of a meditation. You can pause that. Maybe close your eyes, take a deep breath. When you let your air out and open your eyes, which pile you feel most drawn to. Of course, there could be more than one message here. I have some people that actually listen to all of these. Bless their heart, you know. I appreciate that so much because these are long readings. But you may find a message here that could help you or resonate with you if you are having a difficult time. Timestamps for everything are down below, and I will see you at your pile. Okay, pile 1. So if you chose the Rite of Passage card, this is going to be your reading. Okay. So, what is it that you need to know? What do you need to know? I have to hold this pen, guys. I can't explain it. Someone gave me this as a gift, has my name on it, and I haven't been able to put it down. I don't know if it's the pink or what it is, but it makes me feel like that there's some kind of an idea that some of you may be holding on to. It kind of reminds me of like an Ace of Wands, right? So there's something to do with maybe expressing yourself or some kind of an idea or some kind of opportunity or chance that you may be going towards. And you may be getting out of isolation for some of you. You know, this is like a mix between the Hermit and the Moon for me, which is Pisces, Cancer, and Virgo energies. And I feel like that you're heading away from the mystery of things or the things that you may not know or you may be in an illusion of. And having this idea or this spark or this desire here to get from this and out into this open sea here or open ocean that's here. The Rite of Passage is like you're just ready to transition or move past something here. Free yourself in a way, you know, from this isolation or this anxiety or this deep soul searching that you're going on here. You're ready to kind of free yourself. You may have been in this stage for a while, you know, and there's something to do with expressing yourself that I think that we'll get more into. Okay, and we're also going to read this at the very last bit of your reading so that we can kind of bring the whole reading back together. Okay, this is the Ancient Stone. Once I kept getting mixed up in the intro, if you watch the intro there, this is the Ancient Stone Oracles. And we're going to use these. Oh, well, my gosh, one already wants to come out. It's the records, and it says, remember why you came. Be bold and legacy. Some of you see how the imagery here is the same, this like temple energy, like you're getting out of this one temple here and you're transitioning into this new place. All these dandelions that are down here on the bottom can represent opportunities or wishes that you have. There is this overall sense of more of a freedom that's here. I'm also seeing like these 3 strings right here being could be that you have some kind of groundedness or attachment. But it's also like a feeling of 3 of Wands waiting here for an opportunity or waiting for the right opportunity. With the records, it kind of goes into this understanding, or you're in a place, you know, it's kind of funny, is that you're moving out of a place of solitude and you're still moving into a place of solitude, but it's a place that you don't have to be. You want to be there. It's like you want to do something for yourself, or you're in a place of peace or waiting, or, you know, you've already kind of you've gotten past the 2 of Wands and you're in that 3 of Wands energy where you've made that decision or you've took a direction and now you're waiting to see how things kind of play out. So in this waiting period, you're thinking about what you've learned, your patterns, what cycles you've broken yourself free from, just the records of everything in your past, and you're remembering why you've made certain decisions or how things have came about in the way that they have. Creativity. So what you need to know is that you're fixing to move into a more creative energy. Um, after this period of, kind of like this period of feeling stronger, I guess you could say, in a way, once you get... Can y'all hear that noise? Because that's my son in his room and he's singing. I don't know what he's singing, but man, he's singing. Anyways, so that creativity there, it's like singing. It's like, when you're in a mood where you don't feel like doing nothing, and then you go from that to being in a mood to where you feel like singing, like a mood of, I don't know, just it's like a freeing energy. Like, when you sing, sometimes you sing to, when it comes to sadness, and sometimes you can sing when it comes to joy, or even mad. You listen to music in different kinds of ways for different reasons, but all of them are expression, and which is one of the things we talked about with the pen. And I think through this expression from these records, from this rite of passage, you're moving into a place to where you trust yourself more significantly. And I think because of that, you're going to excel. You're going to take something like a challenge that you overcame in some way and use that to help drive you or push you forward into the right direction. Which is great. Because it's like you've learned how to use your energy in the best way to work for you and not against you. That's what it is. So you have see the beauty, gratitude, the sacred is everywhere. You're coming into this understanding here, this Gemini kind of energy that's here. You're coming into this understanding. There's so many messages that are coming through, guys. But you're coming into this understanding of your past versus your present, and who you are and where you are and why you're there. It's like you're uniting within yourself, back to yourself. And you're seeing the gratitude, you're having gratitude for the situation, or you're seeing the beauty of the situation, which is giving you a sense of peace. If you don't have that understanding, that's one of the things that you're going to be coming into. In a place that you're going to get, a feeling that you're going to get that's going to be really good. Some of you, this may have been a blessing in disguise. And I don't know what that means to you guys. It could be, it's a little bit different for everybody. For some of you, this is just understanding the significance of the challenge that you overcame and the beauty of the other side of that. How it's made you stronger, or it's made you more aware, or it's made you more, have more love for yourself in some way. That's the beauty here. That's the gratitude that's coming from this. Also, lots of signs and synchronicities, I think, is something that's here. Feeling very connected to the divine, or to spirit, or to Mother Nature, or to whoever it is that you feel helps ground you in some way. Very much more so connected to that. And weather the storms, which I love that. I love that so much. It's like confirmation from Spirit, right? It said, let it change you. Embrace the unexpected. So this is something that was not what you expected, maybe from the beginning to the end, or it was just something that it went a different direction from what you imagined that it would in some way. It's like you experienced that, and that was part of the challenge that you overcame. And I think that you allowed it to kind of, you took a harder road, let's say that. I think that with this weather the storms, I think that one of the choices that you made there in the beginning was to take the harder route. And through that harder journey, you learn a lot about yourself. That's the gratitude here in this. And you're able to be more expressive. When we know ourselves more, we're more confident, we're more capable, we can be more expressive, be more able to be our authentic self, which is who we're meant to be here on earth to begin with, right? And it's all the trauma and all the hurt and all the insecurities and everything, the darker energies that overtake that ability to be authentic. This is something that's going to be changing in you. It's very powerful. It's funny in this picture because even though there's this weather, the storm that's here, it almost looks like she's creating the storm herself. So again, I feel like you're taking something that is chaotic or unpredictable or kind of more like a negative type of scenario situation, and you're creating it into something that would benefit you moving forward. These, what did I say these were? Why do I can't get this right? Something here maybe is something that you couldn't get right. I almost tried to change this up on you again, but I think it's because these cards are so similar. There may have been something here. That's what it is, okay? There may have been something here that was very, like you had a hard time getting something right, making a decision about something, or moving in a certain direction, or it was like something was very hard to see clearly. And you may have been fighting your intuition on this for quite some time. Okay, fun reading. So this is the Last Unicorn Tarot. The Last Unicorn. This is actually an old cartoon, very old cartoon. Look at that. The King of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups. So there could have been a soulmate or soul contract here with someone. King of Wands in reverse, Leo energy, Scorpio energy with the Six of Cups as well. There's that Three of Wands. What was there? The Empress is there. Some of you may be putting some distance between you and someone. What is that? The Eight of Pentacles, so that you can work on yourself here. Or it's like you, again, this might have to do with work for some of you, or direction for that, but I think this has more so to do with the way this reading went, of working on yourself. This is like that rite of passage. This is like using the lesson you've learned, you know. For some of you, you may be having some sort of, like your hard work is paying off, or you have some sort of increase here in your work. You have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Oh. Okay. Take a deep breath. We're switching gears here up a little bit, guys. Okay. These two eights, right. I don't quite think that this fight is over yet. Whatever this struggle is here for a lot of you, you're still experiencing this level of attachment that's here. You may still have an emotional attachment here, or you just may have a difficult time like moving on from something. Yeah, the Five of Cups. That kind of clarifies that for me. With that Five of Cups is about a disappointment or a loss. You also have the Temperance that's here. So now looking at this and looking back, I can tell you that in order for you to get to these energies here, to actually be grateful for this lesson, for a lot of you, this is like the journey or the process that you're going to have to go through, weathering the storm. It's not like from here moving forward, it's going to be easy because of this Eight of Cups here. There's something here that maybe didn't work out, or that you're still, like there's still this emotional attachment to something not coming together, or this disappointment that's here. But you have Temperance. So it's like putting what has happened into reality and trying to make peace with it is something that's here. And that's going to be work, right? It's not something easy to do. You're not completely out of the woods here when it comes to this, is what they're wanting to say. But the sun is here. I love these readings so much. This is Leo energy, and then you have Sagittarius here as well, which is a lot of fire. So you are very, like, you still feel very driven, right, to this sun energy. It's like the sunflower always, you know, moves towards the sun, and you are very driven, and yet there is this disappointment that's here and this emotional attachment that's here. There's also this desire to make peace with this and to get to a happier or better place. And this is about hope, you know. It's like you're settling for the decisions that you've made. And now you have to kind of just be at peace with those, and then focus on what does make you happy, or what you are clear about. Tell me about these, the Eight of Pentacles here. You have the Page of Pentacles. Can y'all see that? I keep moving stuff around, guys. I'm sorry. We'll leave it there. So that Page of Pentacles with that Eight of Pentacles, that's 9 Pentacles. So it's like you have to get to that place to where you feel confident still, you know. The 9 of Pentacles is that pre-Empress energy, but it is an energy of, it's a very independent energy. It's where you feel confident because you feel like you have everything you need. You're in the place where you feel comfortable with things. You're in your routine. You're in your element, right? And you feel good about that. This isn't gonna be something you just fall into. This does come from working on yourself, reminding yourself of what's important and what you need, and taking care of yourself, right? The Eight of Cups in reverse. You have a Four of Cups here in reverse. Some of you are getting past some sort of maybe rejection, or like this is just being self-aware. And I think that that's really important, because I think that you are consciously like self-aware that you still have this emotional attachment here, and that's one of the reasons that, you know, this isn't going to be an easy road moving forward, because of this heavy disappointment that's sitting here in the middle of your spread. It's the Four of Swords. Now, this is something that you're still reevaluating. This is something that you still go back to. This is like whenever you experience like kind of like the music, like I was talking about. I don't know if you've been listening to a lot of music, a lot of different kinds of music, but you may feel your energies go back and forth between having a really good day, and then all of a sudden you experience this period of sadness that's here, with that Five of Cups and that Four of Swords. But you're able to kind of more look at it as an outsider's perspective, or reevaluate it in a different way, because you're past somewhat of the initial separation or pain that has been caused. You see the Three Swords that are back here. They're in the dreamlike state. They're thinking about, you know, this Ace of Swords that's here, the truth here, the clarity that's here around these Three Swords. And resting about this, thinking about this. And there's a disappointment when it comes to this. There's a disappointment when it comes to this and this experience. It may have taken you a long time to make a decision, or to try to heal. The Four of Swords is a card of healing. There's some sort of disappointment around this. Like something was unable to heal, or you were just needing to take a break, and take care of yourself is something that's really here. Like needing to, don't allow yourself to be sad for too long. Why is the Temperance is here? There's awareness around that. Oh. These readings are going to make me cry, guys, and there's just nothing I can do about it, and I'm sorry. It's just who I am. I am true in, well, I can't say completely true. I'm Cancer energy, which is all about I feel. I mean, we're ruled by the moon. But I do have Sagittarius as my rising sign, and I think that really kicks into gear when I need it to. So just be aware. This is an uncomfortable kind of a feeling, because the Ten of Cups is, to be honest with you, the Ten of Cups is like when you have a wish or a dream, but it's not realistic in itself. You know that's not going to be exactly like that, but you still have this faith, or this, hopeful feeling that it's just a feeling of bliss. It's a feeling we don't experience very often. And that's why I think a lot of the times it's just, it's an idea that you have in your head, but maybe not completely realistic, right? Now this is in reverse. So there's some sort of an emotional fulfillment that's here that you're having to make peace with, not coming together. And for some of you, this may have something to do with having children, which is terribly sad. And my heart goes out to you about that. There is this like gut-wrenching feeling about that. And this may have happened, like you may have spent a long time on this. I really, see how he's peeling potatoes? It's almost like you may have really thought about this or tried to work on this or you've really invested in this, you know, and you had to maybe experience things or go through some things that you didn't necessarily want to, but you stuck right there, keep peeling potatoes, hoping for the best, right? And that's just something that didn't play out in the way that you desired. And you're trying to make peace with that. Moving on to the sun, that hopeful energy that comes again. You know, the sun will come up tomorrow, right? I'm not going to start singing. I just wanted to say, you know, there's always a brand new day, a brand new beginning, a brand new understanding of if this is not where I'm meant to be, then you're following your own internal compass of where you feel like that is. And I think that you're on the right track. And I think that that's really important to take a look at, okay? So the world is in reverse and the Nine of Cups is in reverse. See, you're getting, or if you haven't yet, I feel like you will get the truth. This is like being, you know, not being happy that something ends the way that it does, or you're unhappy that you didn't get some kind of closure that you wanted, or you didn't get to experience that new chapter that you wanted. But you're seeing the truth about whatever this is, something not working out or coming together, and you're seeing that clarity. That clarity is giving you a sense of renewed hope for yourself moving forward. I want to take a look at, yeah, that Five of Swords is on the bottom. My son, I'm sorry, guys. Goodness, he's having fun, I guess. That Five of Swords is feeling confused or conflicted. That Nine of Swords is even worse than the Five. And that Eight of Wands is kind of getting the hell out of there, aren't you? Well, look at the unicorn just taking off, you know, from the animals that are down here. Kind of like the chaos. And that Five of Swords can be that chaos and that anxiety and that stress. And it's like you're maybe you feel like this is like you're conflicted and you're trying to get away from that feeling of feeling conflicted or confused, or you know, this is kind of like this is a card of betrayal. You can even see that on the card. Someone here having these Three Swords, and then you have this decision that was made back here and three individuals, so that could be relevant. But this is a card of betrayal. It's doing something behind someone else's back, or, you know, not thinking about this in some way, or you did this or someone did this to you, and it's caused this Nine of Swords, which is sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, fear, you know, around a situation. And that Eight of Wands is like that shifting and you getting the clarity that you need, you've been looking for. Yeah, when it comes to what it is that you can grow, what it is that you really want to commit to, what's important to you, what are you willing to put work into? Come here. And that Knight of Pentacles is being determined to kind of figure yourself out, you know. You're committing to growing. That's what it is, the Empress. You're committed to growing from this challenge, from this truth, from the reality here. Changing or shifting your direction here. And I think it's away from this. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't still bring with it some fears, some anxious energy. It's just a challenge, another challenge, yeah. Push you right back into a challenge. But remember, you do get a lot from this, but it is going to be a process that you still have to go through in order to I mean, you're weathering the storm here, so this is going to, I don't want to cover that up, we'll put that there. This is a process that you're still going to be experiencing, that it's not like this is going to be just easy for you. You know, I hate to say that, you know, I wish it was. But they're trying to explain to you it is going to be difficult at times. But allow it to change you and embrace this unexpected. This may be a situation where something's being handled unexpectedly, like something's just, it's not going direction that you want, and they're just saying use that and don't let this change you for the worse. Allow it to change you for the better. That's what it's saying. Okay? Okay. What advice? And there's George. Goodness. Okay. What advice do you have for Paul 1 here? What advice do you have for Paul 1? Family tree. Expansion and legacy is here again. So the records and legacy, it's on this card, and legacy is here. This could have to do with, and this is number 14, which is that temperance energy. Number one thing, guys, when we start feeling like we don't feel like ourselves, if you could be around those people in your life that do make you feel like yourself, that is a very significant and helpful way to get back to a better feeling, a better place. For those of you that don't have that emotional support, then there is this other part where you can throw yourself into something that you know for a fact makes you feel happy, or it gives you peace, you know, to help calm your mind, or just to help your mind to get away from chaotic thoughts. I'll share it with y'all. Mine is when I get really anxious, I put puzzles together, because I feel like when I'm in there and I'm putting a puzzle together, I'm not thinking about anything else other than where the pieces fit. You know what I mean? So it gives my mind a rest. If you have a hard time meditating and stuff like that, it's easier if you can find those little things that help you to just give your mind a rest. I think that's really important here, okay? That's what this is talking about. You have to teach yourself how to soothe yourself, whether that's others around you that you can count on, that you have that support with. I would include both of those things if you have access to both of those things. I think that would be something that would be extremely helpful. Working on your legacy or expanding or growing is something that's here as well. Number 26, conscious steps. Considered action and looking forward. So don't look back. This is what this is kind of saying. It's like consider, every step that you take, but consider those steps moving forward, not moving back. Of course, you're going to have those moments wherever you go back to something. Of course, especially if you're healing, you're going to have that experience. But it's telling you, when you do have that experience, have the conscious awareness to realize that the experiences that you're having, figure out why you're thinking about that particular thing, reassure yourself on the decisions that you've made, and keep looking forward, okay? Focus on taking those steps. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. It does take some time to get past some things here. You have the number 11 here, emotional desert, inactivity and isolation. You also have, we'll put that right there. Number 20, which gets Archangel Phanuel, right? Hope, optimism, and new beginnings. So there is this new beginning that is going to be here for you, that you're going to feel yourself again. You're going to feel like you will feel better. There is hope. There is sun. There is a rainbow at the end of the storm, okay? This emotional desert that's here with this inactivity and isolation, what I'm feeling from this card with this sun that's coming in right here on this island, it's okay to allow yourself the time that you need. Don't try to pressure yourself into dealing with something emotionally, or too much emotional pressure in some kind of way. If you're for instance, if you are someone that's a very helpful person, but you feel like you're getting overwhelmed because you're already experiencing or trying to heal from something that's significant, and you feel like it's making it worse on you in any kind of way, respect yourself. If others respect your boundaries, they'll respect you as well. And allow you that time. Allow yourself that time to be in this place. Also, give yourself some relief of feeling. I know that sounds awful. It does sound awful. And it just means allow yourself some time to not feel. And that's okay. It's okay to, you know what? I just don't want to feel anything today. I just want to get through my day. I want to go through my routine. I want to get to a certain point, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to sit and think about anything. I'm not going to sit and, do anything that distracts me from what my goal is today. Those are good days to have. Really good days to have for yourself, whether that's turning your phone off if you can, or setting time to yourself to do something for yourself or some kind of goal that you've had. But from, when you wake up, have that in mind. Like, I'm going to go to work today. I'm going to get so much accomplished. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then the next day, if you need to take like a mental break, that's the best way to do it, because then you're consciously aware of, okay, I did my stuff today. I am at this place. And the next day, or if you come across a day where you start to have this emotional day, then that's okay. Take a second to regain your thoughts. You don't have to pressure yourself on getting everything done, break that up instead of putting so much on you all at one time. I think that will be really helpful. I think you're self-conscious enough with who you are that you can identify with what you need when you need it. Also, it's okay to, if you go through a period where you feel numb. I always kind of see that 5 of Cups as a period of feeling numb, but we also need that, I feel like, as well, at least for a little while, so that we can rest. Because you can't think clearly sometimes if you can't get a grasp on your emotional self. And sometimes you just need to take a pause so that you can come back to it later. That's okay too. Okay. I'm going to get a couple more for advice, and then we're going to move on to key cards, okay? I think I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit for this reading, actually. I almost said Ashley. That might mean something to somebody. Okay. What other advice do you have? On the floor. Look at this. Frozen. Take this moment of standstill and use it to improve your situation and yourself. Remember, what's yours can't be taken away. No matter what this situation is, you have to come out the other end of it through this challenge, knowing that if it's really something that's truly meant for you, then it's going to be in your future somehow or another. You have to, if you have that, you don't have to, but if you have that inner knowing or that faith of that, then it's so much easier to get past certain things, right? Having faith that it's meant for me, it will happen. And this is the way that it's meant to be, right? Building dreams. So again, this is so on point, right? We're talking about your creativity and building dreams here. It says the foundation that you build today is part of a bigger picture. Keep believing and staying positive. Big things are headed your way. And I really do feel that with you guys. I guess a card flipped, but it didn't come out. So let's get one more. Dance with fire. Boy, I like that. I don't think I've ever seen that card. Do more of what makes you happy and feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you and lights your soul on fire. This is what I was talking about. And this comes along with this creativity from what you're learning or gaining, or this expression of that. It's like you're going back to what it is that you yourself, in a way of what really lights you up. This is also the number 75, which may be important. You have a heart's message here, number 47. It says, expect to receive a message that will make your heart feel full. Let your heart be your guided key. So some of you may get some sort of message that comes in here from someone. don't think I want to. Sacred sexuality. Honor yourself and your body as a sacred vessel so that it is, and refuse to give yourself away to those that do not honor and respect you. 444 is also here, which is a number of protection. So I do, hold on just a second and let me look at this, because you may be expecting a message. This may be like a little, sometimes they get put like a little, there's a little warning sign or a little something that's here. What is this? You may be expecting a message. What is this about? New love and ex-lover. I mean, good God. See, now I should have just stayed clear away from this. I should have just stayed clear away from it. I don't know why I always have to be so nosy. So warning here, you may get some sort of, there may be some, we have new beginning here as well. So there may be some kind of new phase or new beginning with someone from your past. Or there's some kind of memory that may come up that may test you here, okay? That could be that as well. A memory from someone here that may be somewhat testing to you. Maybe even some sort of temptation to you even. This is, never mind. You got player here, okay? I mean, why do I ask? Dang it. You have music. This isn't getting any better at all. This is about a snake charmer here. You are going to be tested with this. I don't know who this is to you. I don't know if it's someone about this reading. I don't know if it's someone else. You are going to know whenever they come towards you with this message. I can do one more thing, and then I'm just going to have to leave that there, guys, and I'm sorry about that. I don't know what else to say. Maybe listen to one of my Who's Coming Towards You readings. That would not be helpful. Why is new love here for this heart's message? That came out when I said that. It says the golden mirror. One-sided relationship, love bomber, narcissist here. Okay, well that fits right along with player. Why is the ex-lover here? Okay, you have palm tree. Some of you may actually have 2 people coming towards you. Possibly even 3. I know that sounds really bad. But I have to say it. I do feel like for some of you, that could be the case. You have, somebody's trying to rekindle something here with you. Or someone has changed their mind here. They want to go into a new phase here with you. This is someone that's willing to be flexible. There's also this this energy here, maybe perhaps of moving on from a relationship, from someone where you felt like maybe it was one-sided, or there was this narcissist kind of energy that's here, or something like that for some of you. I can read this in so many different ways. Why is the player card here? Getting any better. I just need to stop. Yeah, the hammer is here. I did sabotage the end of this reading, didn't I? Nah. Y'all are going to know what these cards mean. It says repetitive. So I feel like there may be something to do with a repetitive situation or cycle. Some of you, this may be some sort of a temptation, okay? It could be someone from your past coming back around, wanting something stable, feeling like there's this feeling of a change that's possibly taking place. You're going to be the best judgment of that. For some of you, this could be the same person, but you also have a player energy that's here that's going to test you, maybe test a commitment that you're in, or test some sort of test to see if something is complete or over with. Then you also have this energy here, and this could be just you getting past or moving on from a one-sided relationship or some kind of narcissist energy. 1 second. Or this is you, this is someone new that's coming towards you that may come across as somewhat love bomby, so they may be kind of hard to read. Boy, I just left y'all with Okay, I'm going to have to get just 1 or 2 cards for advice on that, and then we'll close this reading out with the postcard from Spirit, okay? Can I have some advice here? Give me advice about new love. Letting go, engagement again, and difficulties. So this is someone here that, I mean, this could be you too, having a hard time letting go of a commitment that maybe perhaps you had, like having a difficult time here. If this is a new relationship, you could be having a hard time letting go of the past difficulties. Tell me about ex-lover and palm tree. Yes? I'm busy. Yeah, I'll get it for you. Just 1 second, okay?
Okay.
I'm almost done. Hey, no. Get out. I'm almost done. Oh, dang it. Sorry, guys. They are the one. You have already met the romantic partner that you seek. So some of you may still have some sort of foundation or something here with someone. This could be a possibility, or they're trying to attempt that. You know, this is someone that could be saying, you're still the one I want. And then we have player with engagement. Advice, please. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in a relationship, not what you fear will happen. And then unconditional love that's here. This one's going to be a hard one to read, really, because there's someone here that may be somewhat, then this could just be an energy of someone being very charming. If you're already healing from something, it could be that this is a situation where you really have to redirect your thoughts and not focus on fear of what will happen here. Of someone maybe taking advantage of something here. You have unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. So someone may be wanting to commit to something here. This person may be even, this is going to be really hard for me to express, but because I don't know if I necessarily fully agree with this, but I mean, this is somebody's situation. You have this charmer energy here. This maybe someone you feel like tests you a lot. But there's some sort of an idea that, or manipulation in some way that this person has, where they're trying to redirect your thoughts from being afraid of them and more so being loving or caring towards them. Should you trust that, though? The player card. Take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. So this is someone that you may feel like you are taking a chance on. Very interesting. Gratitude again at the bottom of the deck. You need to be grateful for the love that you already have present in your life to attract more of it. Okay. So what postcard do you have for pile 1 to leave them with? This one did a little somersault, so I'm just going to take it. And guess what? There's a daggum unicorn on there. Well, no, actually, that's not a unicorn. That is a Pegasus, right? It says with love. So Aquarius energy may be important. Some of you may have an Aquarius that has moved on. This card may be some advice from that person, that particular person. I don't get messages like that very often, so when they come through, that's awesome. Right? Okay. I heard 2 cents for your time also in my head. So it says, dearest you, we have a secret to tell you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you're willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions that you might not even know that you have. Right now, however, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it that you need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting. As you keep an open mind and heart to new experiences and a richer existence overall, all of us over here want you to know that all of us over here want you to be all you can be. Good grief, that took forever to say that. We're all cheering for you. Can you hear us? So I think that this is really talking about a lot of this down here and being afraid of making a mistake or choosing the wrong thing. I think you may go into, obviously question yourself when this comes around. This is meant to test you as well. This is something this is an energy of why you're rebuilding yourself. Some of you actually may be healing from these particular circumstances all at once. Like you're healing from something new, you're healing from something in the past, and you're healing from someone that you have like repetitive cycles with. It could be that you're still healing from all these scenarios. And so if you have this new energy that comes in, you may be unwilling to step outside of your comfort zone, or you may constantly have to reassure yourself, or you could sabotage something, if that's the case. So it's like they don't want that to happen. So they're trying to help you to understand this healing process so that when you get ready for something new to come in, you know yourself enough that you can say, okay, I know what's for me and what's not for me, and have confidence. And I heard confidence is key in my head. Have confidence in that, yeah, in yourself and what decisions that you make. It's okay to take a step back. It's okay to take a step back. It is okay. If you want to know, I'm going to tell you one more time. It is okay to take a step back of something that you're unsure of, something that you don't know for sure if it's going to, if you're making the right decision for yourself or not. It's okay to take a step back. If you take a step back from something that you're unsure of and you want to be sure, not just for you, but for everybody else around you, you want to be sure. It is okay for you to take a step back and look at it for yourself and do that for yourself. The other people in the scenario don't want you to make a decision if you don't feel right about it either. I guarantee you. Whether they are upset over you doing that or not, I can tell you right now, if you take a step back, if you need that time to yourself, see what happens. Because it will give you the answers that you're looking for. Who am I? Get support and love, joy, and freedom. Okay. Sometimes, like I talked about family and everything, when we forget, sorry about that, who we are, that's definitely, y'all got some good ones. That's definitely a good way to get back to that. So you have a string here, so you may have some sort of contract that's still not over. Something here, you're still attached to someone even. You have a sword here, so that sword is clarity, that truth. We saw that a couple of times in the tarot, the sword. And at the bottom of the deck, you have it, I believe, right here. Yes. So definitely seeing something clearly, at least as far as you can. Sometimes it's not about what you don't know, it's what you do know, and sometimes you just have to take what you do know and evaluate that. Okay. Then you have the dragon here, which reminds me of this card here where it says dance with fire. Using this energy that you feel for creativity is something that's really important, like a creative outlet, because it may get you somewhere using it like that. You have the rainbow with the music notes. We talked about music a lot. I think this is a reminder to allow yourself to listen to music, but don't get stuck on sad songs too much. Don't get stuck on the downside of it. Make sure you throw in some good songs, some happy songs, some fun songs, because music is healing, but we can indulge into the sadness of things, right? And music does not help, right? So when it comes to that, you have to be aware to pull yourself out of it. So even if you have to make a playlist, and yeah, you listen to some sad songs, but then you put some really good happy songs in there too, you know. You have the bee, so you definitely have some prosperity here coming towards you. You are going to feel abundant. Remember in your life that Spirit will, if you are doing what's best for yourself and you feel like you're doing what's right, Spirit will never take without returning something in its place. Okay? And I do feel like that you're going to get some sort of abundance from some hard work or effort that you put into something. You have the new moon, so that new beginning is there. You have the star here as well, so that healing or that hopeful energy that's there. Maybe have a wish that comes true actually in your future that you can't see right now. There's the healing part of the rose quartz, the top that came off there. So rebuilding, like the card says here, rebuilding yourself. We have S-I-N-K-W or M. Come here. T and L. Okay, guys, this was not short, but I called it. We have mint here, like mint condition, or mint just could be relevant some way. Heard let me in my head, let me. Of course, we have lint and scent. I mean, there's can't. I mean, all right, guys. I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see it. And I'm going to leave you right here. I always miss something in the bowl, and later I do my editing, and I'm like, oh, man, I forgot to say that. So that could happen here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. I hope this helps. Good luck to you guys. I'm definitely sending you some love and light, and I hope to see you soon. Hey, pile 2. So if you chose shifting fear, so what do you need to know right now, pile 2? I think that you are finding yourself shifting from a place where you felt like there was maybe a lot of chaos or a lot of others. I am getting a feeling like others are, pointing the finger at you, or they're after you in some kind of way. There's this feeling of, see all these sharks that are around her, and if anybody's in that predicament, I would assume that most of us would be awfully afraid, right? If you have all these sharks around you. But for some reason, I feel like you're getting, well, for shifting reasons, I feel like you're getting your confidence back to the point to where you don't feel out of place here. You feel capable. You feel confident. This is a feeling of like King of Wands energy, where you're moving, you're using your fire, your drive here to gain confidence for yourself. So this might have not always been the case. You may have been in a place of fear, being worried or afraid of perhaps consequences, or all this chaos around you, or like feeling pressure, feeling pressure from others in some kind of way. It's like you're shifting from that. You're not allowing that to destroy your peace or your ability to be a leader or lead yourself in the right direction. Okay. So now we're gonna pick, like I messed up in the intro with what these are called. These are actually the ancient stone oracles, and we're gonna use these to get the overall perspective of what you need to know. Okay. So what does pile 2 need to know at this time? What does pile 2 need to know? You have be the mountain, slow and steady, foundations and patience. So be the mountain, be the security, be that security for yourself. Be strong, right? Don't look at something as a challenger. I want to say challenge is the wrong word. Don't look at something as a bigger obstacle than what it is. It's like you're taking it by the horns and slow and steady wins the race is something that keeps coming through as well. So taking your time to gain control. Shift your fear. Take time to gain control. Or taking time to gain control is something that's here. The records. Popular card. Remember why you came. Be bold and legacy. Then you also have sanctuary here. So there's a lot to do with regaining your stability. Through the chaos, through the anxiety, through others, through a lack of confidence here, having a lack of confidence. And you see that rainbow on the other end of this. This is about harmony and balance, joy, contentment. So you do go from this place of this to this rainbow energy. And I think you've always known that the peace is here for you. You may have just struggled with whether or not you're capable of getting to that place. There may be something here you're making peace with, or you're getting back to some sort of legacy, or feeling more confident here in what's in front of you or what's to come. I'm missing something here. What is it I'm missing? I'm missing something. I can feel it. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is. Yeah, obstacle. Find another road, flexibility and change. That's what I'm missing. I think that's obviously the obstacle here is change. Find another road, flexibility and change. I think that your greatest fear here of something happening may have been playing out, and the obstacle is to move through this slowly, trying to rebuild a foundation here for yourself, or an idea of what that looks like. I think that you've had to basically find another road here, and it's not an easy road, right? That is a huge mountain, but this is a road to getting back in control here. I feel like this could be of your future. This could be of your own peace. Sanctuary could actually be a home as well for some of you. This may have been a fear that you've had, getting back to yourself or getting back to home, you know. This could also represent a house for some of you, even if you want to look at it in a more materialistic way. You may have had some obstacles here when it comes to, you know, whatever this challenge is for you, that you've had to be flexible around. And this is something here that it's putting you back to a place to where you can remember why you're there in the first place. What got you there in the first place. Like you're getting back to a place of feeling better, feeling more free, feeling more content. Or you will see that. So let me sum that up, because I feel like I have to work back through it. You're getting to a calmer place. This is not the deck I was going to use, but we'll use it anyways because I grabbed it for a reason. I think this is the Neon Tarot. So you're getting back to a better place. You may be facing a fear, and you're having to overcome that fear. You're having to rebuild perhaps a foundation, or you're just kind of taking things slow, moving forward. You are remembering what your desires are, what your wishes are. You're trying to get back to a place where you want to feel confident again moving forward. And I think that your desire here is to find peace, or to be content here, or to have this structure or have this stability that's here. This is what you need to know. You're going to get over this obstacle, but you're going to have to be somewhat flexible. Tell me more about that. The Magician. The Three of Wands and the King of Swords just came out together. I'm actually going to use this as a clarifier. So you're in manifestation mode. The King of Swords already has a plan of patience. We see that here. A plan of being patient, creating distance or maintaining distance. This can also be like a plan's already been set into motion, and so you're waiting for it to unfold. But this manifestation has to do with what it is that you desire or want, or this peaceful place. Tell me more. What does pile 2 need to know? Temperance is here. Sagittarius energy. You have Aquarius there as well, and Virgo. So Temperance is here. So having to have a lot of patience is something that's really here. Having to compromise could be something that's really here. Facing the reality. I'll know more whenever I get the clarifier for that, but let's keep going. Giving to yourself or healing yourself, you know. I have an Ace of Cups here in reverse. So this could have been a lost opportunity that's here. Or there could be fear around that. Wow. You have a Ten of Cups here as well. This is making peace with losing an opportunity for emotional fulfillment. Or compromise around this. Like having to, I said this in the last reading, but it was in a different way. It's like having to make peace with something not coming together. See the rainbow here and the rainbow here, but here you have 2 people and here you just have this one. So what's the time for then? Why is the Magician here? What is the Magician here and what you need to know? This could be someone else. This doesn't sound like your energy. This could be the other person that you're thinking about. The Six of Pentacles is here in reverse. I should have called that. I was thinking about it here, but I went on to something else. They're not being equality here in some way, whatever that means to you. There may be something that's off, like it's not reciprocal, or it's not equal, or something like that is here, feeling like it's one-sided, or someone's not interested. You know, it's that kind of feeling. And trying to manipulate or trying to possibly come up with some kind of like a new understanding around this. I need to do something different here. You know, that kind of feeling is there. This is about shifting your fear here. Fear of someone not giving, fear of it not being equal, fear of it not being, someone maybe not being interested here. Facing that. So what is the Three of Wands? Waiting, the Emperor. This could be like waiting for someone to step up, or waiting for someone to, or waiting to see if something's going to play out in your favor. You may be creating distance here. You could be waiting for the right opportunity. You have the Four of, this could be somebody else, guys, coming towards you, but you have the Four of Wands there. So there's that sanctuary that's there. There's some kind of an idea that is going to be playing out, that's already possibly even in motion. This could have to do with travel as well. Someone traveling to a home or traveling away. Or long distance. Why is the Temperance here? The Four of Swords. Yeah, there's this weight that's here. Rest, wait. This could also be like overnight. I don't know what that means for you guys, but if this has to do with some sort of travel, then there may be somebody here that's wanting like to fix a situation, like equal give and take, or the balance of something. And there's this can be someone that's planning on coming forward and perhaps offering something, or coming forward maybe to a home or a sanctuary, coming together. If this is an authority thing and this is a home, this could be like waiting to come together within a house or a foundation of some sort. This could also be a reunion, okay? But there's this like wanting to compromise or wanting to have peace or harmony, like waiting for that opportunity to where it's kind of like waiting for an opportunity to where you feel like things are right or make sense, or enough time has gone by, or you've thought about it long enough. You know, there's something like that. It's like making peace with things. Why is the Ace of Cups in the reverse? The Hermit in the reverse. Virgo energy. This could be somebody breaking their silence or wanting to understand maybe why there's a lost opportunity that's here. Wanting to understand, maybe somebody wanting to express themselves as well. That's Virgo energy. Did I say that? You have a Queen of Pentacles that's here. This is doing some introspection about how you feel about someone, or wanting to understand how the other person's feeling. The Seven of Wands in reverse. There's kind of this giving up energy that's here. So you may be wanting to understand why someone's given up, or they're wanting to understand that here with you. Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry if my sound different. It's because my mic's just shorted out again. So I'm going to have to get a new cord for that. Okay, so let me kind of bring this back. The Seven of Wands in reverse with that Queen of Pentacles. It could be giving up on something. Someone giving up on something. Could be you giving up on something or someone else giving up on something. This is like when you get a feeling of feeling so overwhelmed, though, that you have to turn in a different direction. What's the Two of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ten of Cups? The Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is... it's really being logical or being smart. Being mindful, or what's the word I'm thinking of? Not practical. Sane, really. I mean, being sane about this Two of Pentacles here in reverse, which I didn't really talk a lot about, but I don't know. Is that the last card I put down and then I stopped talking? I think it is. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse is like a feeling of you can't juggle something any longer. Or you feel as if maybe you didn't handle a situation properly, or you had to make a tough decision, or you felt very imbalanced in something. And I feel like part of what you need to know here is that there was this imbalance when it comes to this happily ever after. The way that you were seeing something, I feel, with that Queen of Swords, and having to reevaluate, having to see something kind of more for what it is and not what you're like imagining it to be. And that's, you know, difficult. This is part of the decision. This to me would be the find another road, the obstacle here in order to obtain this happiness. The Six of Wands in the reverse. And oh, I thought that was George. I don't know what that was. George is by my feet. Me and him both share a heating pad on our feet. Or, well, he's all completely on it, but Six of Wands in reverse is you didn't recognize something before, and you're gonna start recognizing what that is. And it has to do with what you desire, what your wish is. Some of you may be dropping something, or some of you may be somebody else. But, I mean, you're aware of this, right? But that Six of Wands in reverse is, you know, something, maybe putting yourself at risk of not looking like look the best, or you may be putting yourself at risk of, I mean, just kind of understanding that something here is not going to be successful is something that's here, and kind of making peace with that for some of you. I'm so sorry, guys. I have been horribly distracted in this reading. You have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck in reverse. That's Gemini energy. There's definitely 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. You still have a contract here with somebody. There's still an open, valid contract, soul contract between the two of you. So you're still connected in some way. That 2 of Swords is in reverse, though, with that 5 of Swords in the reverse. So this can be like blocking, avoiding the chaos, avoiding conflict, you know, blocking something out. But there's still being this, like there's still something that you're having to deal with here. You're still connected to someone here. There's this missing you or sadness that's here with that 5 of Pentacles, feeling of lack. The 7 of Pentacles is where, you know, you went on something that never happens, or you invest so much that you don't get your return back on that. And the Lovers is in reverse. So there's a disharmony here within I feel like within a relationship or just a decision. You're facing your fear around this, and it's very difficult. And I think that there is somebody here, I can say that as well, that may actually try to use all the tools that they possibly have to balance the situation out. I think that they're waiting for the opportunity here. This may even involve a home or sanctuary of some sort for some of you. But I think that there's this idea of wanting compromise or wanting peace or searching for that, you know, waiting for that. Maybe even waiting for the right opportunity. This is someone that may have been silent on you, perhaps for some of you, after a loss or rejection or some sort of an emotional outburst even. There's this losing an opportunity that's here. Being overwhelmed with that is something that's here. Emotionally overwhelmed with that Ace of Cups. Having to look at something that you don't want to have to look at is something that's here. So whether this is someone that's coming towards you, or this is your energy, I feel like you're having to be flexible at how you see this playing out, or how you see your future playing out, or how you see the balance in things. And you may not, or this person may not feel like that you're giving them the recognition that they deserve. And this actually may lead to some sort of imbalance from this happily ever after, you know, being a possibility. Oh, before we're going to kind of skip around in y'all's reading, because this is a little bit different than the first reading was. So let me see if I can sum this up, because this is most definitely a person. And the roles can be switched here for some of you, which I think I already said, but can you tell me about what's going to happen here for Paul 2 that they need to know? Woo! You like the way that card came out? That's pretty good, huh? It says truth here, confession, clarity, and reveal secrets. Ghosted. This could be somebody coming in wanting to know, with that King of Swords, right? And waiting for the right opportunity, coming in wanting to know maybe why there was this rejection or why there's this silence here. Could be wanting to confess to you why they've disappeared even. You have ex-lovers, so that could be a part of this. Someone from your past. Guys, holy cow. Like, what? What just happened? So you have, you're fixing to understand the truth here, perhaps, or this is someone asking for that. There's some sort of interference that's here. This is part of this truth, and it has to do with why there's this rejection or silence, or this kind of energy here when it comes to an ex, perhaps, or I don't know, like the inner workings of this. Okay, I don't know if this is your ex or someone else's ex. I don't know whose perspective I'm getting from this, so that depends. Okay. But you're going to get some clarity here. There's going to be some sort of confession or secret revealed. And it has to do with rejection, or it has to do with the silence. And nostalgia, the past, or memories coming up. And it could pertain to an cheating or an interference or competition here. And this player-like energy. Someone either acting like a player, or there's a player that's here that's a third-party energy, okay? Somebody may be wanting the truth or clarity around this, or this being somewhat of an obstacle. You're going to get some sort of truth. Or this can just be somebody confessing something here, even, or wanting clarity. You have date. So be prepared. That I think that you're going to have some sort of meetup here with someone where you're going to get whatever this is. This clarity here about why a situation is here, perhaps, or someone coming to you wanting to know the truth. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I'm going to get advice, of course, right? I want to see, though, more about this first before we go into advice. Can you tell me more about this? What is truth here? Try it out. Creativity. A strong urge to express yourself. So this is someone that's could be wanting to express themselves, wanting to explain, or wanting some sort of solution here. Why is ghosted here? Taking action. So if there's been silence, this is someone that's trying to take control of the situation. Maybe this is someone that's trying to keep from being ignored or rejected in some way. This could be somebody that's, for some of you, this is going to get even more confusing, because I feel like for some of you, see, this is about forward movement. This is about willingness to do the work. So someone could be coming and saying that to you, but this could also be like someone taking action as far as, you know, ghosting someone here in this situation. Or this could be an explanation of why. Why is the ex-lover here? I'm trying not to make this too confusing, but there's a lot of scenarios that are playing out here. The battlefield. So yeah, there's some not on the same page, disagreement, fighting, and arguing. There's something to do with a repetitive cycle, or repeating a cycle that's here. There's this conflict where you're not on the same page here with this person. Why is player and third party here? A long list. Unrealistic, high standards, and never satisfied, or hard to please. So this could be the third party like interference, the energy of this. Someone being hard, is never satisfied, or too hard to please here. Somebody maybe having unrealistic high standards even. Can I have one more card for that? Whoa. Lady Venus. What is this about? Spiritual death. Dark night of the soul. That could be part of that third energy as well. Someone kind of going through it, you know, that self-discovery. Spiritual death. It's like a cycle ending. This is somebody that thinks very highly of themselves, or they just have a strong, what's the word I'm looking for? Expectation. There's something else I'm missing there. This is like somebody that you have to do extra, like you have to be extra for, or do extra with in some kind of way. This is like a repetitive kind of cycle. Is that what I'm looking at? Cost of vanity, narcissism, living in illusion, superficial relationship, and consuming passion, which is here as well. So this may be somebody that's very attracted to you, or is very lustful, has a heavy emphasis on desire, you know. This can be somebody that is creating unrealistic expectations, maybe even on you when it comes to a third party energy. This is kind of like that feeling of what did you expect? You know, that kind of energy's there. Let's get some advice on this. Can I have some advice on this? Unbreakable love. Can I have some advice on this? Magnetic attraction. Let's get advice on this. Love your shadow. Third party situation. Again. Okay, so it says other people may be interfering with the relationship and dimming its full potential. So that could be a possibility that's here. There could be other people that are here that is, you're going to get the truth. I gotta switch to gears for a second, guys. I'm sorry. There's this storyline that's coming in here to me that I need to express, okay? There may be somebody that expresses something to you, some sort of an idea that they have, or there's a truth behind that as well. But there's an idea about that truth in some kind of way. And this is someone that here that's wanting to take action when it comes to, or they're saying that they've learned, or they want to take control of maybe you feeling like you're isolated in some way, or they've ghosted you in some way even. Like they're coming in to kind of correct that in some sense. There's this feeling here of battling with the past, like having a hard time or having a difficult time pertaining to the past energy. And it's maybe creating this obstacle within itself, or there's just someone that you're seeing is maybe having just, high standards. And that might be something that's kind of changing in this person in some way. This could be somebody here that you have, or there's somebody here that you have this unbreakable kind of bond with, or this unbreakable love, where this is like two people that genuinely care about each other. This is like you can overcome, the issues here because you genuinely care about each other, whether the two of you are actually together or not. There's just this energy of getting past obstacles, right? There is this magnetic attraction here. This person does pull you in through this magnetic attraction when it comes to loving your shadow. So there's something here about this person where there's this significance of desire. And it says accept and work through the flaws in yourself so that you can learn to accept others as they are. And this may be something that you're learning or you're experiencing through this as well. But how you and this person kind of just accept each other for how each other is, or it's like a desire to want to get to that place. I feel like I shift gears again. I don't know why this reading went in so many different directions after I got past the initial spread, but it may have something to do with all of you choosing something different, or your just scenarios are very different. We have long distance, so that could be relevant here for some of you. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. We have baggage and secrets, so that could be a part of the baggage. Emotional baggage is weighing you down in relationships. Unpack it. And this right here to me would be part of this loving your shadow, right? You also have secrets there. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. So that's there. Or this is something that's of this experience and somehow that is connected to this shadow. So it's like karma playing itself out, and you have boundaries here too. So someone may be putting up boundaries. You may be putting up your boundaries. until you feel you can relax, or maybe you're doing that because you feel like you can't. But it says, love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. So for some of you, this is, I need to protect myself from this person. And for others of you, this is the complete opposite. It's, I want to kind of give this an opportunity or a chance, but I still need to make sure I protect myself in that situation. Okay. As soon as I get done with y'all's readings, I gotta get these kids fed and get them in bed because they go to school tomorrow. Not that I'm excited. I love them so much, but it's been a long 3 weeks. Okay. So what other advice do you have for pile 2? Self-awareness. So tapping into your higher self, questioning your routines and patterns. Make sure that you're constantly like checking in with yourself. See how yourself is doing. See where you are with things. And if you need anything. You know, you ever ask yourself, like, do I need anything? I do that all the time. Out loud. I'm like, wait a second. Do I need anything? I have to because I forget a lot, but kind of do that with yourself. Make sure you're checking in with your routine, and if you're creating any toxic patterns, make sure that you're self-aware of that as well. Retreat. The second time I've seen this card, first card I saw when I picked this deck up, it says time spent alone in reflection on past and current situations, and I do have rest as well. Listen to your body, mentally and physically unwind at the bottom of the deck. So that's another indicator that Spirit's saying, you know, take a break. Take a break. Just rest. I am going to rest tomorrow. As soon as I drop my kids off, I'm going to come back to the house and I'm going to sit. I'm going to have 1 cup of coffee and peace and quiet. Just very peaceful, very quiet. It's going to be so good. Oh, sorry about that, George. This card actually landed right on top of him and woke him up. I don't know why that could be like waking up your intuition, something waking up your internal compass in some way, you know, something like that. This card says, with love, dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. Yeah, this has abandonment wounds all over it, by the way, but I mean, I feel like you're probably pretty much aware of that. Where did I stop at? This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. Although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone. And even when rejection happens, yeah, that's this for some of you, you are ultimately being protected so that things can be replaced that wouldn't have worked out in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Live life. Life loves you. We love you, and you are all good night. What is going on with me lately? And you are a unique spark of the divine, and always connected to the light and to the source. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. All right, guys, let's get some key cards and some initials to close. You have, that right there is the 3 of Pentacles. And there's the 2 people here that are, you know, this could have to do with, because I was just talking to somebody about this earlier today, but this has something to do with, it could have something to do with working something out. And, you know, this here could be the same thing as well, as far as this third party energy goes. This can look like therapy, you see. But especially here because that abandonment wound thing came up again. So that could be the case for some of you, maybe not everybody. But this can also represent, you know, wanting a commitment or wanting to work something out, or committing to yourself even. Look at this. So 5 of Pentacles. You also have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is trying to decide if you want to work something out here, perhaps for some of you. Trying to figure something out, or just trying to understand something. We do have the past is gone. We have include. We have innocence. We have follow your knowing, fulfillment, and encouragement. Yeah. Follow your knowing. That's that intuition waking up that we talked about before. It's not that you never had that. It's just that something here was creating it like creating it to be like a dormant, you know, in a dormant space. Not that you wanted it to be, but you may have had a lot of fear that was in the way of that, you know, just listening to yourself. This could be committing to something, staying out in the cold here, waiting to see how something plays out, you know, or having patience here with that. Not everybody's story. So you have the crab, so Cancer could be relevant here, but that is about, you know, a sense of home, feelings, protecting yourself, protecting your heart, protecting your feelings. Something could happen around a new moon, or this could just be a new beginning for you. Focusing on some of the sweeter things in life, you know, finding peace or finding joy in the simpler things is something that's there. Still having an attachment here, or still being kind of connected or wound up here with someone. You have the little broken rose quartz, so definitely some heartbreak that's here, having to rebuild. We have a Z, we have an O, and an X, and that's all we have. X and O's, you could say that. Hugs and kisses. You say that when you say goodbye, you know, X's and O's. But it's a good farewell to have. Okay, anyway. All right, guys, so thanks so much for being here. I hope this helps. Sorry about my mic and the mix-up. Good luck to you guys. Sending you love and light, and I hope to see you soon. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose familiar hearts. Now, these are beluga whales, right? And there's actually 3 of them here. So with familiar hearts, it does remind me of having this like emotional supportive energy. It reminds me of the 3 of Cups because they are in the ocean, even though you have these clouds here in the background. So what do you need to know? I do feel like your reading has something to do with this emotional supportive energy around you. I also feel like it may have something to do with being in your head or being in the clouds about something. So I think some of y'all may be in a situation where I just heard a hopeless place, but you may be in a place to where you're unsure about which direction that you should move in. You may feel clouded. You may feel like you can't see all that you need to know in order to make a decision for yourself, or in order to, or maybe there's some things that you feel like you're not seeing, you know, or you just don't know what to do. So this supportive energy here, I feel like, is the support around you and how that plays an impact, or should play an impact here with where you are right now. I think that's part of what you need to know, is that you have this supportive energy here. For others of you, this could be something that's coming in for you, is this idea of having this emotional supportive energy around you. And it may come somewhat in an unexpected way. It could be just a realization that you maybe already had this support around you, but you haven't been able to see it quite clearly because you've been in this unknown or clouded space. This could also have to do with your judgment on a situation or others, not being able to see a relationship or connection clearly. Okay, so let's get into, we're going to start here with the, maybe if I can get them all in my hand. It's the Ancient Stones Oracles, and we're going to take a look and see what is it that you actually need to know at this time. And then we're going to get into the tarot, and I pulled I just went blank. Star Child. The Star Child Tarot for you guys. Okay, so here we go. What does pile 3 need to know at this time? What does pile 3 need to know at this time? What do they need to know? We have Stepping Stones. take the next step, simplicity, and focus. So this could be, you know, needing to take certain steps or take the steps that you need in order to get to a more focused place or a simpler place. Or look at this simply, you know, like these are small steps. Take these small steps to get to where it is you need. You don't have to take leaps or bounds. It's just like you can take steps stone by stone, you know, in order to get to that focused place. The Guardian Stone, I love this card. It's so pretty. I'm gonna hold it up so you can see it. They're all pretty, but this says awakening, progress, and intuition. So this is that supportive energy, and for some of you, that's what it is. It's like feeling this support from you know, spirit, or from your ancestors, or from your guardian angels, or whoever it is that you feel like is around you, even if it's just the universe itself, you know, feeling this supportive energy where you feel like that you're getting somewhere, or you're going to be making progress here. You're going to feel more in tune with yourself. You're going to wake up to something here too that you didn't see before. You're like being woken up to something here you didn't see before with this third eye energy that's here. This is almost a blessing. Like it's like looking at something like a blessing in disguise, or looking at something like having a higher understanding. There's some kind of progress you're going to make with this, okay? Whatever kind of journey that you're on, there's some kind of progress that you're making. This could be even in a relationship, but I feel like this is more so to do with yourself, like independently. Something that's going to help you feel more grounded. Some kind of realization. You have the returning here. Spiritual journey. Yeah, growth, renewal, healed. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Is I'm seeing like something here, and of course the tarot is going to get us more into detail about what this is. This is more of a higher perspective of what we're seeing as far as what you need to know. Okay, the bottom of the deck here says, "See the beauty. Gratitude and sacred is everywhere." So there's this idea around this whole reading here about taking small steps to get to a more focused, centered, simpler place, about how you're progressing forward, or how you're seeing something, listening to your intuition, and you know, either getting to a healed place with this where you feel like you're no longer in this maze, you feel like you're centered here, you know, you've made it through this, or this has to do with your own growth. So there could be an experience with familiar hearts that you're going through and experiencing at this time, where you're taking the next step to make some progress here in this journey, or whether that has to do with healing, growing past something. This could be on a spiritual level. This could be in a more realistic level. This could have to do with a career. This could have to do with a relationship. This could have to do with just, I feel like, to be honest, I really feel like in this reading for a lot of you, this has more so to do with seeing the more sacred of what a lesson is, or what an experience is, and it helps you to grow mentally so that you heal that part of yourself and you overall grow, or kind of level up to seeing the beauty of things. Let's get this more into detail, because I feel like that's just a lot of information, right? Let's narrow this down a little bit with the tarot and see what comes out. So sorry guys, I had to pause for a quick second, and just so you're aware, there are some loud noises in the background, and that is my son. He is pretending, I guess, to be a dinosaur right now, you could call it. Something in there, because he's making all kinds of weird noises. He's fine. He's just playing, just so you know. Okay, so this is the Star Child Tarot. So we're going to see a little bit deeper here, if we can get this a little bit more down grounded. And all this grounded energy that's here, I think that's the whole idea of this, because here you're in the clouds, right? Okay, so tell me about pile 3. What do they need to know at this time? What does pile 3 need to know at this time? You have a King of Pentacles in the reverse. That's Capricorn energy. You have the World here in reverse. Well, that could be unfinished business. That could be feeling like you don't want something to be over or something's not completed yet. Tell me more what they need to know. You have the Empress. This is an unfinished chapter. This is not over yet. That's what you need to know. This is not whatever this is, and this could be a return here. Something that you may have felt like you're healing from, or you've grown from in some kind of way. I think that there is a return here. This is not, it's not a closed chapter, and this person may even actually spiritually be called towards you in some kind of way. That Empress that's there is Libra and Taurus. This is about growth. So this could be someone that's coming towards you kind of in a way where you have unfinished business, or they do not want things to be over here. You have the World in reverse. It could be that it's a chapter that you never got closure in. But there's something new that's being created because that Empress is there. The Six of Swords, getting to a calmer place, having resolution or a transition taking place. That's that progress. And the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy though. Something here is not over with, and I think there's going to be some kind of new development that's here where there's a transition or progress being made towards moving forward, but it is a very slow moving energy. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Page of Crystals. So this is somebody that's coming towards you. I mean, there's somebody here. You may think that this is something that has been completed, or you may not be wanting this to be over or been feeling like it's just you have unfinished business here in some way. But this is somebody that's coming towards you. They're coming towards you to offer you something. With that Page of Pentacles, we'll figure out what that is. This is definitely testing your growth or where you are. I see how he's looking. He's being called, right, by what I would call spirit here, the World. And the Empress is here, but she's looking straight up, focused on herself here. Do you see the way she's holding herself? And the Empress does that. You know, she's the one that, she's grown past something. She's blossomed in some kind of way, or she's creating something, you know. And you see him kind of being called to look here, towards her in some kind of way. This is somebody that, let me see how you're seeing this person. The Six of Cups, this is somebody you have history with. This is somebody that you have experienced love with. This could be somebody this could be a father figure or a ex-husband, or because it's in reverse here, or estranged. This could also be like you have children with this person, or this Six of Cups is like, to me, it's when you care about somebody. You have history here with this person. What does that look like? And there could be an apology around this in some way. The Four of Cups. Okay. So this is someone that says they've been reevaluating the past, and they want to apologize, or they want to offer you something. Or they want a new beginning here. This could be somebody that's wanting to relive some memories too. This is like not being able to get something off your mind, something of the past. Why is the World here in reverse? The Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's some reckless energy that's here. That there was a lack of closure with. some sort of scattered energy, or maybe reckless, or it's just very abrupt. Something to do with an unpredictable energy that's here with this Knight of Wands in reverse. It could be a behavior, but there's a lack of closure when it comes to this. Why is the Empress here? King of Cups in reverse, Scorpio energy. This is like growing past someone or something. Getting over something, growing past something. Tell me about the King of Cups in reverse. This is like when the Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone wasn't honest about something. Somebody wasn't honest here about their emotions in some way. You know, the Ace of Swords is a lack of truth here, and it could be have to do with their emotions. Sorry, they're having so much fun in there. I don't want to interrupt. What is going on with this? Give me one more for that Ace of Swords in reverse. What is this truth? Four of Swords in the reverse. Being overwhelmed emotionally. This may be something that you've healed from, actually. But becoming overwhelmed emotionally, like you've healed from being in that place. There's a truth here around someone being in their head or overthinking or overanalyzing to the point to where they weren't able to express their needs or what they're wanting or desiring or wanting to grow. Why is the Six of Swords here? Yeah, the Magician in reverse is telling me this is somebody that's wanting to change or transition, get to a different place, or transition into something different. But they don't know how to do that with that Magician there. Gemini and Virgo energy. They don't know how to make the changes that they need. But they still desire that. Or they don't know how to transition into something different, but they still desire that. This is also like someone not knowing what to do, but move forward or move on. You know? Give me one more for the Magician. The Two of Cups. So this could have to do with a relationship. This is a contract here, guys, that I feel like is not up yet. You still have this something going on here with this person, whether you want to or not. It's still, they're still in your energy is what I'm saying. Because I always get in the comments like, I don't want to have anything to do with anybody in my past. And it's like, you may not want to, but that doesn't keep them from showing up. You know what I mean? So I'm just reading the energy. And you have the Six of Cups here, the World in reverse, and the Two of Cups is still upright and intact. So that has to do with a contract still being in place. Yeah. Wanting to transition or change the relationship is something that's here. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? What is this? The Ace of Wands. This is somebody that's determined to have a new beginning or a new start here. They may even have a new idea. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. Of how to have something grounded or more grounded. There's an offer here with this Ace of, this is like, I think this person has an idea. This is strange because you go from wanting to change a relationship but not feeling like you know exactly how to do that, but you do have an idea here. It's just going to take some time. The Page of Cups. This is slow moving energy. This is like whenever you go back to square one, or you go back to the beginning, or you start very slow with like emotional expression, even with that Page of Cups. Can you tell us more about this person, this King of Pentacles in reverse? Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone that wants to have a shift take place. Either they want to come in out of the cold, they want to come in out of this feeling of lack, or this feeling of kind of a rejection, or just get to a more positive place. That's what this card means. I'm busy.
Oh, well, there's a spider under the chair, just like that.
Can you get it for me, you think?
It's not just a spider, it's a spider web that goes across like all the way to the ground.
Is there a spider there under the chair, like the ones that were in the garage?
Maybe, I don't know. I couldn't find it, but Comment says he sees one.
Okay, I'll get it in just a minute. I gotta finish what I'm doing, okay?
Okay, I'm over here.
No, you can't.
Oh, man.
You gotta get out of my room, man. You got your own bed you can lay on.
Your bed is so comfortable.
I know it. Isn't it great? I love you. Your blanket's soft. Sorry. I'm not even gonna edit that out. I'm just gonna leave all that in there. That's my life. And you know, when I go in there, that little spider web, which by the way, those are chairs from the garage, so they may have a spider web on it. But it's probably gonna be like that big, you know. It's like 3 boys. None of y'all can handle that. What else do we need? Let's get some more on this Five of Pentacles. What is this? How should you be feeling about this King of Pentacles? Let's say that. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is non-committal energy. This is someone that you feel like is not worked out, or not worked with you in the past. So I feel like that's Justice in reverse. It's not getting any better. This is like when you feel like, the Three of Pentacles is not working out because of Justice being in reverse. You may feel like this person blames others or other situations. You're not looking at this person in a loyal way or safe way if he's a King of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something that's been here that has created an inability for something to work. Like you feel like there's this injustice or unfairness that's around this in some way when you see this person. How are they going to be showing up in the future? Well, how are they coming towards you? Let's ask that, okay? Actually, might use a different deck for that. You have a Three of Wands in the reverse, the bottom of the deck. So this may come in very unexpectedly, and then you have that Awakening card that's there, which you have right here in the middle. This is like somebody that's overcoming a fear in some way, even like getting more comfortable with the situation to where they may come in somewhat unexpectedly. This is not something this person may even plan. What do I want to get? Let's get some of these. Let's take a look and see. Can you tell me more about this person that's coming towards pile 3 that they need to know about? None of these turned up. Roll the dice. Yeah, taking a risk, rolling the dice, risky situation. This person's coming in like they're not really planning this. There's just, they kind of have a gist of what, they thought about it long enough anyways, you know? They kind of understand where they want to go with this. That's why this Magician's in reverse, I think. They don't have a real plan. They just know they want something to transition. And there's the Magical Gateway there, going for it. Yeah, both these cards, taking a risk, going for it. Wonderful new beginning. And then you have wasting time. So there is that. This person's coming towards you. So, you know, one reason I think that they're so confident, and I do feel like that they will get that confidence, it's because it's like more of a spur of a moment, and it comes in a way of, well, having a feeling of, well, nothing's probably going to come out of it anyway, so I might as well just go for it. It's that kind of a feeling. it's like a fooling yourself into taking a leap. That's what it is. The bottom of the deck, it does have a Knight's Tale, which is a love offer. Queen Bee is right under that, which would be like the Queen of Wands. This is someone that, like, it says ruler of their heart. This is definitely someone that has, you know, romantic feelings for you. But as far as the first cards that came out, remember, if you're the center of this reading as this Empress energy, and take the roles how they fit, sometimes these can be the other way around, then, I mean, you're in this period of where you've grown, you know, and I think this person may know that, or they may recognize it or see it, but it's like they know what they're getting themselves into. They don't feel like they can. This is someone that doesn't feel like that they can read you either. Like, so they don't have any other choice but to come in this way. It's like they're just going to take a chance. Tell me more about this person. What's going to happen with this person? Yeah, look, unfinished business. Told you. It's not over. Patterns, back and forth, and baggage. What's going to happen here with this person? Between the lines, hidden meaning, and then you also have music, which is about, you know, finding peace or harmony, or in breakup here. So for some of you, an intuition is here. With friends. There's that friends energy, right? This may be somebody that has this, they have this loyalty to you in some way, or this could also be a friends or people around you or around this person where they're helping you, like, work through your intuition about this. What's going to happen with you and this person in the future? This is someone that still is loyal to you. They have a sense of loyalty to you or support to you in some way. This person feels supported somehow, okay? So they're coming in feeling supported with the fact that there's this unfinished business that's here. This is like somebody this may be ending some sort of separation for some of you, but this is also like making peace and walking away. I mean, this is making peace and walking away. You may be friends with this person. There could be some kind of understanding or deeper understanding that this person's trying to gain. And if they're wasting their time, they're wasting their time, but they feel like they need to at least take this break, take this chance. If not, I feel like this person feels like you're just going to walk away from them. I mean, I honestly feel like they think that's the case anyways. But I also feel like that they feel that they need to bring you some sort of either apology or information or... Tell me about unfinished business. Okay. Look. This is a love offer here. This engagement ring with the Phoenix. There's the transition. A new phase. Partnership, commitment. This is someone that's going for it, you know. They're wanting to change the way that things are. They feel like there's unfinished business here. You keep maybe going back and forth with this person. So why is... Yeah, between the lines. And then you have healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. So this is like having a deeper understanding. Wanting to heal or have a new beginning. Why is music here? The golden mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. So this could be what there needs to be peace made with, you know, in order to kind of move forward. Whatever this is, whether this is someone that... Can you give me why that... No. Yes. Okay. transition, there it is. This came out with it. Cassette, hand of cards, coffee cup, and separation. I mean, it's the same thing. It's repeated. So this would be this energy of, you know, this person overthinking about the past, about things in the past, taking a risk, taking a chance, having this conversation, wanting to have this conversation here, perhaps even a friendship at least. But you have this separation here. So this is someone that either doesn't want to separate from you or that is trying to kind of cope with the reality of whatever's here. This is the obstacle. If this was past energy, present energy, whatever this is someone that came across as very one-sided in the relationship, or very self-absorbed in the relationship, or there's whatever this is, where you felt charmed by this person perhaps, or something to that nature. There's this, that's the obstacle. And I think that this person, they've kind of gone through the past here, and they want to look at their options here of having this talk or this conversation with you to see if you, how you feel or what you're thinking. What's breakup here for? I love that when they fly over there like that. Kisses, unconditional loving energy. Giving and receiving affection and falling in love. So this could be part of what, you know, you're walking away from, or this could be a part of what's ending here, this separation that's here. This is also like kiss and makeup energy, right? So I hate to leave it like that, but you have Cupid's arrow here. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, or has meeting hesitation. So I don't even know what to say, because I still feel like that I left y'all hanging in this. If that makes sense. I feel like it may just even get more complicated if I get more, but I feel like that some of you, there is this kiss and makeup energy, or this transition into something different. For others of you, I mean, you can see her as kissing something goodbye here as well. So, but like I said, I mean, this person's taking a risk, and some of you may go for this and some of you may not. So I don't know what to say. I don't know if there's any more I can say about it, right? Is there anything else you can tell me that they need to know about this? Okay, so we have the other here, and then you also have runner. So what else do you need to know about this? It says the other person I'm seeing is influencing my decisions, and the runner, I'm not ready to accept what I have to offer. I'm not ready to accept what you have to offer. So this is someone that this is someone here that could have been a runner, you know, like running away from you, going to someone else. There also may be something else or someone else that is influencing this person in some way. Player just landed on the floor. So that could be that could just be and friendship again is at the bottom. This player energy can represent this self-absorbed kind of energy here of the other way that someone's seeing the other, right? This could be somebody that you've dealt with in your past where maybe you were friends at some point. Maybe they played the field here. This is somebody that could be a runner where they kind of ran from deeper intimacy. Okay, let's go into advice. I can just sit here and keep digging and digging and digging, but I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. So let's move on. This may be somebody here that's, for some of you, not everybody, okay? This is just like, I feel like for some of you, there may be somebody here that you're dealing with that may want to have like this friendship that's here. Because if that's the case, what you may not be seeing here is that there could be somebody else in the picture, and that's the reason. This could be somebody that doesn't stay long, you know what I mean? Can I have some advice here for call 3? Healthy changes. Number 9. There's something in your life that isn't helping your body and mind. Focus on creating a wellness-focused mind and body. I mean, that could be this other person, or this person. Take the initiative. Waiting for things to happen will not work. Make your own way forward to put yourself in a position to win. That's what I was talking about this person. And this roles could be switched, like I said. Take the initiative, you know. Dance with fire. Well, it's come out twice, and it's the first time I think I've seen that card. It's number 75. It says, do more of what makes you happy. And feel the power that comes focusing on what excites you and lights your soul on fire. I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit, but I feel like y'all need... I want to see what this person would say to you. Let's do that. And then we'll get a postcard from Spirit. What would this person say that's coming towards... See, this may be somebody that's trying to make healthy changes here, you know, taking the initiative to take a risk. Starting off as a friend. I feel you even though we're apart. That can certainly be this intuitive connection, right? This person feeling this close connection to you. I don't want to know. So this is like somebody saying, I don't even want to know what's what you've been doing or what's going on. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I watch your social media. Oh, look, I want to be more than friends, you know, so this could be somebody that is a friend that's taking a chance here. Here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. Marriage. This relationship is headed towards a sacred union. Bottom of the deck says, Master, you've learned the spiritual lesson, and I want to feel that way again. Yep. Interesting. The last part of this, I feel like, went in a bunch of different ways. Nope. I got to get one more thing. I have to get this. I don't know why. There's something here. For some of you, marriage could have been involved here in some way, or commitment somehow. Or that 4 of Wands is there. I mean, this can be like union, you know, someone returning, coming together. And a slowly coming together. This could be somebody wanting more, wanting a relationship with you. Open yourself to others. It's safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Unbreakable love. This person is genuine love for you. You can overcome any issue that arises. Unconditional love. The love between you and this person is internal. Nothing and no one can take this away from you. And deepening. Wow. See? This relationship here in some way or another, I feel like, is going to deepen. If it's not, and you're not wanting to be with this person, then this, and you to make that decision, then this is a relationship that's going to deepen you internally as how you open yourself up and love others. Okay, so depending on the route that this takes, according to your decision or this person's decision, that's the way it's going to play out, which is either way is just like what this card says down here at the bottom. Gratitude and sacred is in everything. So either way, towards the end of this is like whether you go with this person, again, away from this person, you're going to have this peace with it. Okay? You are enough is at the bottom. This person that you're meant to be with will love you the way that you are. You don't need to change. So keep that in mind. That's here. Okay? Let's get a postcard from Spirit. So open your, can y'all see all these? I didn't even look. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you can now because it's over. Let's get a postcard from Spirit. These are all really good cards. I mean, yeah, opening yourself up, you know, emotionally, because you feel like this genuine love here and this unconditional love that you feel, this relationship deepening. Okay, let's let one fly. What do you have for pile 3? One fell on the floor. Now, I can say in this reading I did feel like 2 energies. In other words, the 2 of you may be mirroring each other a lot. If that's the case, that explains why there was this back and forth earlier. So I'm going to read both of these because one could be for you, one could be for this other person. Celebrate life. Here we go. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which that you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoling things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook for carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others. And that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. This can be like forgiving each other, you know, for not playing things out in the way that you anticipated, or you forgiving this person in order for, not for them, but for you to be able to move forward. Or, you know, it just depends on the situation that you have. But this is the same thing it's saying here with this card, with gratitude and sacred is everywhere. Seeing the beauty within the experience so that you can at least forgive the situation and move forward. That's the lesson, you know, part of the lesson. Okay, and this one says, celebrate life. Both of them say that. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace and the old ways that we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you're pushed to the step into the unknown, you're pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Didn't I talk about that earlier? With those cards up here about, didn't I talk about that? About being solely focused on something that you're not seeing, like all the things that are going on around you. Anyway, check in with your higher self. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice that we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You don't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you don't take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad that you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. All right, let's get some key cards and some initials. What key cards? That's a lot, but we're going to take them anyways. There's a lot of tarot here. You have the 10 of Wands, so there's that burden that this card talks about. The equal give and take, the 6 of Pentacles, or maybe feeling like the burden of the imbalance or feeling breadcrumbed even in a situation. The fairness of a situation being a burden. You have the Page of Swords. There's that communicator, perhaps. You have the Four of Pentacles. That's holding on to something. The Nine of Pentacles is what makes you happy, holding on to your independence. This can be like somebody wanting to be fair and holding on to their independence, or holding on to where they feel comfortable. Anyway, you have the emotions, and the new moon is here, which I think is this week that I'm filming this. Of course, timeless reading, but somebody could be expressing these emotions here around a new moon. That would give you a timeline there. You do have understanding, so there's wanting to understand. Accept what is. Yep, that's what we've been talking. Make love is there. That's a pretty awesome way to end the reading, because that's pretty much what we've been talking about. Somebody carrying the burden, wanting to give. This could be a conversation or understanding or communication. Accepting what is, or having this sense of boundaries that are here. If you have boundaries with this person, vice versa. And then making peace, make love with it, you know. And that can mean something different for some of you, depending on how you go about this. Boy, that crab has just been all over your readings. That big R is always representing reunion, but you did have the return card there. You have the crab, which is Cancer energy, and it's talking about your home, your sense of security, your feelings, your sense of safety. Cancer could be relevant. Cancer season could be relevant, which is June, July. You also have the bee. So working on something together, you know, or abundance. You have the hashtag, so there's more something that's under the surface, you know, some kind of communication. There's more to something, unfinished something there, right? You have the heart. You have a D, an R, doctor. We have an H, an L, a W or an M, an R, an N, a J, and a D. Don't forget this R here. So you have 2 R's, 3 R's, 3 R's in the bowl. Rest, relax, and rest, relax, and rejuvenation, right? Taking a break. All right, guys, I guess that's it. Okay, I know there's more stuff here, but I mean, I'm just gonna let y'all kind of have this one. Don't forget this W can be an M as well, Mr. Perfect timing. Okay. So thanks so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank y'all for being patient with me as I get these readings out through the holidays and personals and everything else. I appreciate every one of you. And I'm sending you all the love and light, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, pile 4. So if you chose this really awesome card, I love the way this looks. It says Storm on it. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So there's a storm coming, right? I mean, wouldn't y'all gather that by this card, is that there's either a storm coming or there's one that you've been through. You may be feeling in it now. Maybe in the middle of a storm currently, or facing that. So I don't have a whole lot to say about your card, really, because I feel as if, well, maybe in the middle of, I can't say in the middle of a storm, you may actually gain some sort of truth, or maybe some sort of enlightenment. I also feel like that, you know, this is a Tower moment, and I feel like you have a awareness that or at least they're wanting you to know that this is not something that's going to last forever. Okay? So I'm going to pull some of the Ancient Stone Oracles to start. So this is not a storm that's going to last forever. You will have some sort of epiphany or awareness within this storm. Some kind of aha moment for some of you, you know. Let's see what we have. These 3 came out together. We have obstacle, find another road. So, well, along with this storm may come this need to have to find another road. It says flexibility and change as well. Look at that. Weather the storms. Let it change you. These are some similar cards. The same kind of cards have been coming out in all these readings, actually. Which they all have like a undertoning energy to them. But anyway. Weather the storms. Let it change you. Embrace the unexpected. So that storm is the unexpected. And singing stones. Transmute your vibration. Use your voice. Okay, so some of you haven't experienced this yet. So let's talk about it. You're going to go through some sort of tower moment here. And I think in this tower moment, you're going to need to express yourself. You're going to find your voice. That is going to be your enlightened moment. That is going to be the enlightened moment. And I think that you're going to embrace the unexpected of this experience or whatever's happening here. And I think you're going to be able to change or to be flexible around this or find another way through this. You're going to weather this storm, face this obstacle, and you're going to do that by using your voice. This is what's going to be shocking to you. This is what's going to be enlightening to you. And this may actually even be something that's coming from someone else, but it is at some sort of a communication in the midst of a storm where there is this understanding that you're getting that you didn't see or weren't aware of before. What's the bottom of the deck? It is ancestral messages, connection, belonging, and ask for help. For some of you, you're still in the middle of this, or you're fixing to go through it, and you may be getting some, you may not see it. This is meant to happen. This is supposed to be happening. Whatever this is, I feel like that it's the way that it's supposed to be. That's what they want you to know. That's above and beyond anything else. Whatever you're experiencing, you cannot see it. Just like you can't see these stars on the other side of this, tornado and disaster that's going on right here. But they're there. Using your voice is really important. Ask for help. Using your voice, asking for help. And connection. This is going to make you feel more connected to yourself, more grounded to being in the present. This understanding or this using your voice. Oh, if you feel like you connect with your ancestors really well, then this is something that I'm telling you they're proud of you for, or looking like there's, I almost want to cry, of course, but there is this sense of being proud of you that's here. This is no easy task that you're experiencing here. And this is like, they feel very connected to you. You may feel very connected to your ancestors at this time. There could be something to do with the ancestral breakage that's here, and this could be why they're looking down on you in the way that they are. Something that is coming very unexpectedly you didn't realize. It's like you don't realize what's going on to the fullest extent. It's like your head's in the water. You know there's like stuff going on up there, but you don't know exactly what that's going to lead to. Using your voice. Tell me, what does pile 4 need to know? The Tower. That's so awesome. Isn't that great? I love it. It's the Tower. Scorpio energy. The Hierophant in reverse. No, Temperance in reverse. I'm sorry. Well, the Hierophant's Taurus energy. Could be important. Temperance is Sagittarius. The Seven of Cups in the reverse. Boy, this is interesting. Let me get all the cards out though. The Page of Swords in the reverse. This would be the Voice. Judgment in reverse. I want to say what I'm feeling, but I kind of want to get a clarifier for this before I do that. So I'm hesitating, right? Let's just get one. Tell me what page of. Tell me. Well, do I need one though? Okay, so let's just go over it. There's this tower moment that's going to take place here. Something unexpected that comes in. And it's a situation where you need to use your voice. You need to speak up. And you need to speak up in a way where you're being honest and true to yourself. And what you not letting this kind of get the best of you. And there may be somebody here as well that you're having to deal with that is being dishonest or is not, you feel like doesn't understand you in some sort of way. And this is almost like a trigger. It's almost like something's coming in that's trying to make you frustrated or upset. And it's some sort of obstacle. I think it's coming from a person, and I think it's something that has to do with maybe your choices or your options in some sort of way. You do have 10 cups together here. If you add well, I mean, no, you don't. You absolutely do not. You have 9 cups there. So this could have to pertain to someone's going to say something that you don't like. That's what I feel like. That's why I've been kind of like, I feel like somebody is judging you in some way, or they're going to say something that you're not too fond of, and it's going to be something that comes in very unexpectedly, and they're asking you to take a different road here. So that means don't let this trigger you to where you become someone that you don't want to be. Don't let it change you into some way. Use this as an opportunity to speak your mind, your voice. Use your voice in the best way possible here. And this is a situation, maybe some of you have already been through, but there's this energy here of, there's another message that's coming through here as well. But there's this energy of being proud of you for speaking up when you need to. For some of you, this has to do with your needs. Like you may yourself be going through this storm, this tower moment, and you may be needing to be flexible, needing to find a different way from what you have been doing, and being able to embrace this unexpected. And this may have to do with asking for help, speaking up without judgment, facing that. Because of the choices that you made, being judged for the choices that you made. Why is the Tower here? For some of you, this is also like something that it happens because of a dishonesty or because of a certain something that's going on there. Okay, like the Tower's coming in because something wasn't spoken up or said or done the right way, or because of choices that were made or something like that, where you're having to face that, and it may not be what you want, but it is something that you may be obligated to do in some way, right? And they're saying take the higher road here. Don't let this change your character, is what it's saying. Tell me about the Tower. Oh, that came right out. The Sun. Tower and the Sun. That song, I Can See Clearly, started playing in my head. The Sun is Leo energy. So this is kind of like seeing, this is like the sun being shined. Like, okay, this is what I'm seeing here. See, this house isn't down, right? So you have all these cracks in the house. Well, when the house is dark, you can't really see those. When it's not in the light, you can't really see those. But when the light comes and it shines light on all those cracks in that foundation, you look at that house a whole lot differently, right? Well, I mean, I don't know if I want to go in there. That house looks like it's about to fall down. You know what I mean? The foundation of something is you're seeing is not suddenly kind of seeing it in a way where it's not what you thought, or it's not what it needs to be, or this is being shown about you, or somebody's trying to rattle your cage, right? There's a lot of different types of scenarios, dang it, that are coming into this reading, and it's probably because this card's so pretty. There's probably a lot of people that picked it. Why is the Temperance in the reverse? Chariot, yeah. So this right here, guys, straight up is stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Cool and collected. Focus on yourself here. Focus on what you need to do. Focus on getting yourself better, getting to a better place, staying in control. You know, don't let this situation frustrate you or run out of patience here with something. Oh, this is like a huge warning reading in a way. You know, like that tower's coming and it's going to test your patience, basically. But you're going to learn something from this. This is an opportunity for you to ask for help or speak up to change the situation. Why is at least how you feel about it. Why is the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Magician in reverse? Yeah, something... For some of you, there may have been some sort of manipulation of circumstances, or a choice to manipulate something, or you feel like you don't have a choice, you don't have any control here, and that could be what's frustrating. This is somebody that could be judging your choices as well. As I say that, the King of Cups are, wow. One more. The Hermit. The King of Pentacles in the reverse, which is Capricorn for me. The Empress, which is Libra and Taurus, and then you also have the Hermit, which is Virgo. So you have this. I was still talking about the Magician when this came out, so that's when I'm focused in on this. This is about not having control. You should have control, but you don't. This Empress is about, in order to grow or to expand or for something to get better, or you need someone to nourish you, like asking for help. And the Hermit is, you have this introspection, right? This is also like internal as well, like having this introspection of what it is that you need and thinking before you act. This could be part of the higher lesson as well. Tell me about what the Page of Daggers is in reverse. What's this? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and I just heard out of my hands in my head with this, like, weather the storm. Like, she can't do anything about that storm being there. I mean, it's a storm. She can't control the weather. So it's this situation that I'm seeing on the table. Be more flexible to the choices here that you're making. Make sure that you're seeing the situation clearly. Don't run out of patience here. Don't let it upset you. Try to remain consciously aware. And there's cause and effect energy that's here as well. Something being out of your hands and weathering the storm. But make sure that you use your voice. Why is Judgment in reverse? You're not going to be judged here. Ace of Cups. For some of you, I just heard blaming others in a relationship. I don't know what that means, but there could be a deeper part of like blaming other people when things don't go right. And could be somebody doing this to you, or this could just be you having this realization through all this, is that this could also be like no one judging you for who you love or what you love or a relationship. Give me one more card for that. The Hierophant. This is being afraid of judgment when it comes to your belief system or your morals or what it is that you want. And this may have to do with the relationship. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Someone is frustrated because something doesn't go the way that they want it to. Why is Judgment in reverse, though? The King of Wands. Leo energy. It's just like not being able to move in the direction that you want because of a fear of judgment. Why is the Magician in reverse with that Seven of Cups in reverse? The Two of Daggers in reverse. Yeah, there's definitely this Two of Swords in reverse. Can be like having to like being blocked from a situation, again, not having control and what choice is there. These are both cards of choices. Or what other people say, you know, or the options that you have are very limited. Tell me about the Temperance in reverse with that Chariot. Yeah, the Ace of Daggers. This truth is not going to make you feel that great. I'm going to be honest. It's like the truth that, and you may have this realization already, this could be the breakthrough, right? I just feel like with that Temperance in reverse, you're just not happy about it. Or you're running out of patience here. Things are falling apart. I'm running out of patience. I need to know what the decision is. I don't have any control over this. This is not going in the direction that I want it to. I am very like antsy here about moving forward with something. I don't know what's going on here, or I don't want... See how the King of Wands is normally someone that's very in control, but he has his, it's actually, it looks like a she, I don't know. But they have their hands out in front of them where they're like, I don't have anything to give. You know? I don't know what to do. That kind of energy's there. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what choice to make or what judgment call to make. Or it's in someone else's hands. What's going to happen moving forward? The Emperor in reverse. So now I have Emperor and Empress out. The Lovers. The Page of Cups in reverse. The Two of Wands. So there's a crossroads, a choice here. Sorry guys, I had to pause for just 1 second. So that Emperor is Aries energy, by the way, and the Lovers is Gemini. I kind of want to go a little bit further with that, though. As far as what's going to happen with all this. There's a period to where, again, because this card says find another road. So you are going to be at that crossroads here. You have that Three of Pentacles, which is about committing to something in the world, which is an ending or a new chapter. But there is some sort of an emotional attachment or baggage that's here, unfinished business that's here. So let's take a look at the Emperor and see that. What is this Emperor in reverse? Which is a distorted masculine energy, but again, it's like not having any control in the situation. She has her hands up in the air too, which I didn't mention. The same thing as the King of Wands, this Leo energy that's here. Transmuting your vibration, using your voice. That's the only thing that you have control in, I feel like, in this situation. That Emperor being in reverse, it can represent that lack of control. The Lovers can represent that connection that you have there, or the choice that you're making. But that Page of Cups in reverse could be a child that's involved, but it can also represent there may be a child here that feels somewhat neglect or being misunderstood in some way. That I don't know what that means, but that's a different message, a different energy. Anyways, this is about emotional immaturity, like or not being able to express yourself in the way that you want. Why is the Emperor here for what's going to happen for pile 4? Solar eclipse, unexpected major change. I mean, powerful changes of the heart. Why is the Lovers here? Fair is fair. Justice, balance, mutual benefit. Tell me about the Page of Cups in the reverse. Photographs. Heart of betrayal. You have Lone Wolf at the bottom of the deck, which is about the happily single, choosing to stay single. For some of you, you may have being at a crossroads of whether or not you want to make a commitment or end something. And it could be in the past here, you have this betray of trust or this unfaithfulness. That could be why there's this emotional energy around this. Because this is like an emotional outburst in a way, right? That fair is fair with that Lovers is that this is something that's mutual. The Lovers is there. The connection is there. But there's some sort of... It's just like somebody wanting to change something in a connection. Or this could be recognizing that you perhaps aren't seeing something in the same way. Let's see. Why is this solar eclipse card here? Yeah, butterflies. This is a relationship evolving to the next level. This is, with that Emperor in reverse, though. This could be whether or not you're giving someone an opportunity to grow. This is like intervention energy. Why is the fair is fair here with the Lovers? Stabbed in the back. Something happened here with you and this person. There's this shocking element to this separation where someone may have felt stabbed in the back here. And they're still emotional about whatever this is. Why is the photographs with Heart of Betrayal? That might have something to do. Seduction is here. And Mask. Someone hid this. This temptation, this hookup, this third-party interference, these photographs, this heart of betrayal and Mask. Someone is pretending or gaslighting or hiding something. It's like not being able to release or let go of that. This feeling of feeling stabbed in the back when it comes to this mutual, relationship. And someone growing past this or having a change of heart here. Or wanting the other person to. The bottom of the deck, though, you have the Grim Reaper, which is this relationship's over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. And you do have the single energy at the bottom. You may also have, listen, if this is you that's evolving past someone, you have a change of heart here because you feel like it's just justice because this person broke your heart. They hid some things here from you. They betrayed you and you're not over it. That's there. If you're choosing to stay single, which this would be your choice right here, right? Then there's this, you do have someone here that may be watching you, just FYI. I want to look at that real quick, actually. You may have someone here that's actually daydreaming about you, but they may be afraid of rejection. You may be completely unaware about how much this person actually feels about you. There's someone that's here, though. Who is this person? This secret admirer? What is this about? Look at this. Between the lines, new love and breakup. This may be someone from your past But I feel more like this is someone that could be watching you and waiting for this. This could also be someone from your past, like an ex here that's watching you or watching something unfold. Healing is at the bottom. Waiting to mend. Storm warning. Let's see. What does this person want between the lines? New love, breakup. What does this person want? The runner. This is somebody that was a runner. Separation. I told you. I think that this is someone that's watching you that is trying to figure out perhaps what's going on with you, waiting for you to heal or make some kind of progress. Somebody that could be wanting a new beginning here with you. But this is fear intimacy. This is someone that, I think that they're afraid to express themselves because I think they may be afraid of rejection. But this is someone that's missing you. Anything else we should know about this person? In the background here? The snake. They're sneaky. Clever, malicious, look over your shoulder. The other woman in photographs is here again. That might be relevant for somebody. Let's see what you need to... This person may have some photographs of you that they look at, by the way. This could be somebody that's... Okay, I'm going to be honest here with this. This may be somebody that's not wishing the best for you if you're in a relationship, okay? I mean, that's just the truth. This person is not... They're reminiscing about you, missing you, and they're like this snake energy. I feel like this is someone that's kind of hoping that you end up single, so be careful of that. What is that about? What should advice? Leave your fears behind. They're stopping this relationship from blossoming. Well, that's this person. That's what I was talking about. Be present. You will attract love by enjoying life as it is, wherever you are. Be all there. They are the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. What about this snake? Like a snake in the grass, waiting for this. That's the feeling I get from that. But what about this snake does pile 4 need to know with separation and runner? Take your power back. Take a leap of faith. You're giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. I don't know how to take that, to be honest with you. I don't know who this person is. I mean, should you be nervous about this person? I don't know. I just don't think they have the greatest of intentions. Heartbreak. Heartbreak is part of a human experience. It will pass. Illusions. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. And wedding. Taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. Anything else? Surprise. Something's going to happen here that's going to be somewhat of a surprise to you, and it has to do with a relationship. But be careful of illusion here with this. This is maybe someone that you've already experienced some kind of pain or heartbreak with. You have friendship at the bottom, so this could be somebody that's still or already around you. This connection is based on a friendship. It may never develop into romance, so that could be the case as well. But this may be somebody, this came out in those A message very similar came out in one of the other piles. I'm not going to tell you which one it is because maybe you were drawn to that pile. But yeah, there was a message there in one of the other piles that was very similar to that. And I don't know what else to say about that. You know, it says heartbreak is a part of the human experience. It will pass. But then you go right into illusion. Beware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. Can I have some advice for pile 4? New love. Again, a new relationship is entering your life, who will be a reflection of your newfound authenticity. I think you're breaking past some illusions of love, and I think that what that's doing is bringing in someone that's meant for you. And I think this may come as somewhat of a surprise. This person may already have their eye on you, and I don't feel like they have bad intentions so much for you. I think it's more so that they just want an opportunity with you. So they may have just had their eye on you. And, you know, maybe you've been with somebody, or maybe they've been trying to figure that out. Good news. So that they might see maybe you're not, or you won't be in the future, or something like that's down here. We're going into a whole nother reading if you can't tell. I think it may come in somewhat unexpectedly, but for some of you, you may have kind of felt like this was coming in a way. It says, the wait is nearly over. Expect to receive news to an important issue that will have a positive outcome. And love yourself. Yeah, this comes from that. Sit this one out is at the bottom. So for some of you may be sitting something out, and then something new is coming in, and it may come in unexpectedly. You may be like, wait, what? Wait, hold on. I don't know if I'm ready. Like, that kind of energy is there, but it is still coming in. This is somebody that's kind of been sitting in like a snake in the grass, but not to kind of attack in a way. It's just very quietly and kind of daydreamy kind of energy here. So this is going to come as a surprise. This comes around. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you may be sitting something else out, or this is coming in a time when you are single, or you're just kind of sitting out when it comes to relationships altogether, right? Okay, as far as this other situation, this does say, number 76, sit this one out. Something is not quite right. Wait a little longer before taking action. Timing is off, or it could be the wrong decision. So keep that in mind moving forward. Let's get a postcard from Spirit, and then we'll get some key cards, and then I'm going to have to go feed these children because they're getting restless. Pile 4. Ooh, nope. And they're like, yes. I want to start over is here. It was not normally supposed to be there. I don't even know why it got to that cubby hole, but it was where this card was, so. You are loved. Okay. Dearest you, we're sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of tenacity and faith. See, this is this energy of being proud of you. We know how long it has taken you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest that you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibrations of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. This is what I'm talking about. You're going through some storm you don't realize. There's stars on the other side of this storm. If you can weather through this, something new or something different is right on the other side of it. Anyway, that made me feel excited, so I had to share. This says, change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more importantly, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet compliments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Okay, let's get some initials. Boy, oh boy, those boys are rowdy. Okay. And they just went back to school one day, and they're already telling me that it may storm tonight. And so here in Texas, if we get any kind of ice or stormy, any ounce of snow, it's like everything shuts down. So especially in my small town. So guys, I grabbed 3 swords. I didn't do it intentionally. It just came out with me. So you have the 3 of swords there. That separation, that pain, that betrayal even is there still. And who is aware? So that could be connected. And then also you have this clear quartz crystal, kind of looks like mine, tower, which is the tower. So within this tower, within this pain, you're going to understand or see, like there's something that's here where you're like, okay, who's aware of this? Or how are you seeing this? And seeing something clearly. Seeing something. Wow. For some of you, this may really open you up. Something here may be like, oh, okay, I see things clearly now. I get it. Through this storm experience, it's like I see someone clearly. I see the situation clearly. I have this aha epiphany moment. For some of you, this may have to do with the change of heart. Like this card says here. Yep. Okay. Had to go into that a little bit, I guess. I also feel like somebody may communicate with you, like who is all aware of a separation or of a betrayal of some sort, wanting to know, or something like that is there. Okay, so you have first off, you have the siren here, or a mermaid. Could be relevant here. You may be coming over here from seeing Casey over at Mosaic Mermaid, perhaps. If you haven't, I'd recommend her. She's a really awesome reader. What else with the mermaid? That siren is like someone calling you in. You have the cue here, so quitting something, quiet, being quiet, someone calling you in quietly. You have the Aquarius energy there with the Pegasus, which always reminds me about what you believe in, getting past the illusion or getting to reality, or what it is that you believe may be really important here. Working on something with the screwdriver here could mean something else for somebody. You have the 6 here, so that balance or getting to a good place. That could also be a 9 as well. 9 would be that number of completion or getting to that point of completion. I see lip right here, so someone, that voice is there, expressing yourself. So L-I-P, you also have O-D, N-T, the heart, a K, a J, and a T. I'm sure there's like a million things, of course, that are here. A lot is in the bowl. A lot of. JD or DJ is here. Tip is right there. Tip your DJ. What else? Tip the DJ, okay? Pinned. Maybe somebody pinned something. I heard pond in my head. Oh, there it is right there. Pond. Maybe somebody pawned something. Toilet.
is on here. Okay, that's where I'm gonna stop myself right there. That's as far as I can get. Ain't that sad? That's it. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave y'all here. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for your patience, guys, as I get these readings out and get back on track. I really appreciate everybody, and I'm definitely sending you some love, sending you some light. Good luck, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.